They use the sirens and shit to drown me out from the truth being spoken on this false flag, organ harvesting by means of false flag. Higgs boson, Ark of the Covenant. That's what all this was about. This was all going to be about. Now, since they have missed a false flag on extremists, radicalized, anti-government, political, racist, religious, all that fell. Now, every article, I put news in like 20 minutes ago, NEWS. Out of 15 suggestions they give on 3 columns, regular news, 10 of them is about Trump. 12 of them in total is in reference to politics. That's a last-ditch effort. Like I said, once again, you look up Pontius Pilate, you go look up Christ and look up the crucifixion and how they started plotting, treason, revolutionary, and then jumped over, started kangaroo courting it, and making them speak religious, like Messiah, Son of God, and then throwing in there saying they was trying to assess him as a political threat. How are you assessing if you're forcing it into existence to try to give yourself a justification for something that, if you go on record, back when they were saying I was stirring up waters of a gang war, mafia war, race war, religious war, military divide and military separation, civil war, world war, and space war, when everybody was asking how would he have been enough to do all that, like, and they had nothing. Kept saying, "Oh, already had a death sentence reference to this, or them presenting him as deceased, other than these replicated synthetic clones, or organic robotoids, or REM sleep cloning, or replicants. Other than that, when you look at it, they had stepped into it from the jump. Speaking in reference to what transpired with the organs. When they tortured me August 11th, it was organs. When they tortured me June 29th, June 30th, it was organs. They spoke 4 times last year in reference to me being the cause of a gang war, mafia war, escalation that was going on, as well as a race war. They kept saying contractor. I'm not sure if they meant, construction contractor, defense contractor, or some kind of contract. But they going back and forth, and I'm paying attention while I'm being tortured in public. That's how I gathered and I came to clarity of the Pentagon's involvement, DOD, the NSA, the CIA, DARPA, NASA. You understand? The false flag orchestration. And now they got nothing. We here. We all the way in a new year. They still forcing it. Like, you see how they yell all night, knowing they put him out 10 with the fumes. They put him out 10 with the ejections. Woke up 3 o'clock. He got up in the middle of it. Started ejecting him more. When he got up at 10 after being put out around 7:38. It's from 8 to 10, from 10 to 3, and from 3 to 5 this morning. They kept putting him out as soon as he got on because they're simulating his voice. Yo, he up. Yo. Alright, yo, he sleep. You here stand next? Nah. So you hold off, and then put him back, and then start simulating the voice, saying things, having people respond to him, going back and forth. Now, if you legit, your shit authentic, especially with all the worldwide views on it and the implications surrounding, like the things that have went wrong, the people that's in jeopardy and danger, people you're wrongfully accusing, fabricating, exaggerating, using overbearing tactics, using systematic torture, coercion, suggestive material, like just a blatant disregard for civil rights, human rights, for international laws, universal agreements, intergalactic treaties, all that just out the window. And you don't realize that's confirmation. That's all anyone need to say, you know what? He right on point. That Higgs boson, that Ark of the Covenant. There's no other reason for this nobody individual, perv, fiend, bug out, to stir up. Now they want their synthetic replica avatar yelling at the top of their lungs. But there's no reason. And they been saying that. They was saying that from the gate. Like, no matter what you feel about them, there's no, like, on that. Like, when he in the shower, they lit me up with the needles. I'm coming back, mopping the floor. Now they want to throw off the attention span too. I'm coming back. All that. When you you hear interruptions like that, they're yelling, and then simultaneously with the avatars they use to come through the voice to skulls and the different the beaming of the words, then I know where they want a bell to ring them off. You catch on. Pay attention. What was said before that? Ark of the Covenant, Higgs, Bosch, and Kareem. Simple. You understand? You hear that yelling? Alright, so I don't know what they telling you. But this is different. The ball game, like is different. I know the scorecard look the same, but like it's different. And the thing is, even while I was out there, at least 20, 30 places the last, 6 to 9 months, they out there, you do this or you dead. You do this or you get a toothache, you dead. You do this or the daughter sold a sex slavery. You do this or your daughter gets 17 years. You do this, we're going to chop this relative up. You do this or this relative that's terminally ill, they won't get no treatment. You do this or we're going to give this disease to this relative. You do this, you'll never see these relatives or these people again. You do this, or we're going to wrongfully accuse these people and say it's you, and they're going to want to do everything to you or whoever was connected to you. You do this, you do that. You do this, or it's going to be that. You do this, and I promise you that. You do this, or it's going to... And through all that, in the hostage situation, Stockholm Syndrome, still can't get this dude on no national security, no Patriot Act, no lone wolf, no radicalized extremists, no racist, anti-government, political, religious fanatic. And since they can't, now we're going through weeks on weeks, in and out, week up, week down, yelling in his ear. You try to get something to eat, yo, listen, you out here, or you going through that. Got people on the street now, at least a dozen people the last few months, walking by, screaming in my ear, yo, fuck this, fuck that, I ain't going back, yo, they gonna have to do this, they gonna have to do that. Then sit inside, drug me, eject me, overwhelm me, heavily sedate me, comatose me, and then start simulating my voice and implicating people. Then I doze or wake up in the middle of it sometime, they painting, got these eye taps, force feeding images and animations of people in my eyes day in, day out, and then got the people associated with them, or just their voices scream, yo, don't play with me. Yo, now I'm getting a pinch in my stomach. Like they keep giving me injection. I think it's called like supposed to be like insulin shock or some shit. And I had none of that. My records was clear. When they went and changed my medical records July, all my shit was clean bill of health. I had to go back 3 times to get my medical records because they kept threatening individuals in reference. They was changing them. That would make sense if it was only about like mental illness and whatnot. I showed, once I gave, yo, you want some perv? It's my shit. You want that bug? Gave you that, and then you showed your hand from what was originally going on, that false flag. Because how you get what you claim you looking for, and the main shit you still yelling, political shit. How you look up news, this now, about half an hour ago, and 12 suggestions are political, 10 of them about Trump. You understand? And the main objective, Muslim this. I made a new Facebook out of there. Out of 200 new Facebook people came in 2 days, which didn't make sense. At least 50 of them named either Muhammad or something like that. What the fuck? They left the mosque and say, yo, go request this nigga? No, you setting that up, so you gonna produce that, but you telling people it wasn't a false flag at 542 South 18 in Newark, New Jersey, right? That's what you telling them. So how you get the perv? Look, let's hit shit. How you get the perv? How you get all that? How you get the bug? You got everything. With all them threats you did, beating on, 80 plus year olds, scripting them, standing here, staying there, starve there, starve that, don't touch that, just like you do me, want to eat certain shit, so he supposedly be gassy, so it'll be something light, and then you'll spray them same fumes, have him dazed. As soon as he dazed, midday, all of a sudden, hear his voice used. Yo, I knew this would happen. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, who did that? Yo, this ain't right. You understand, like niggas sitting here, they done put a lot of real individuals in the crossfire, jeopardizing whatever, your security clearance, their placement, their well-being, you understand, their families, their friends, their counterparts, their allies and comrades. So it ain't gonna be what I said it did. It's gonna be the shit they bragged about while I was being tortured, day in, day out. And at the end of the day, I have shown, beyond benefit of a doubt, through child tribulation, you see all these cuts, they just got another slice on me. So you can't really see them, but if I show you, you'll see all the needle marks. I ain't never had this many. I've never been a heroin addict or nothing. Never been a cutter. I got all these slices on me, fresh ones, old ones. Shit's barely got a scab on it. And it's sent by told every time I look up an article, only place through 3 phones. I had 5 phones, 3 new phones the last 6 months. Only thing I tried to contact was human rights, civil liberty, international laws, and universal implementate people that know how it's supposed to be implemented. Like, you know, when it comes to the rules and regulations around it, you ain't got no hope, you ain't got no rules. You know, but the main shit y'all talking about is organ. Torturing me in hospitals is never about nothing you trying to portray now. It's all about organs. And you say, you know, with a national security issue, now they spraying like that K2 or weed or whatever stuff. I don't smoke none of that. Keep having this morning. Yo, we looking for a bag of weed. Had another day. Here go bamboo paper laying there, or Budweiser like they did January 20th, had it somewhere down Pickens Avenue in a store pushing a shopping cart with a bright orange shirt, just like they did Lame Price, Larme space Price in 2003 with them 4 homicides, wearing the same shit, my nigga. Same shit. Same shopping cart shit like they bragged about Lionel Ashley and his mother, what they did, or the individual that's torturing me, taking credit, saying, you know, another nigga, man, you bragging about this shit, and then you got niggas connected with him that they done contacted too. And that's just an example, just like you got people yelling gang shit, and then you got niggas intentionally implicating people in the game I've never been associated with, or I never known nothing to, or never had a deep conversation with. But you doing this, and I don't know what it's supposed to be, fear-mongering or whatever the fuck you doing. No, you intentionally jeopardizing countless, and you trying to use me as a scapegoat. And by now, they probably fell for that shit like 6 months ago, you know, 6-9 months ago. But they, you know, overdid it. I guarantee you that double copy everything. Double copy everything. As you can see, they don't know truth. You understand? So, since they can't tell the truth to shame the devil, you double copy it. That way, if what I said and what ifs I gave you to consider happen to surpass their what is, at least you will have a fighting chance. Some people, they understand people manipulate, and you know, you prey on people's weakness and predatory aspects of usage towards taking mind control shit. But as long as you could show you know, a bit of effort once you heard it, you'll be good. You understand? If you just run around giggling and everything about Kareem Foster when you know beyond benefit of doubt, no matter, even if you look at the Illuminati connection with him, you'll look at his name. What's his name? Kareem Lechad Foster. That's Kaream. Middle name Lechaz. Last name Foster. Kareem Lechad Foster. What that give you? 666 in mathematics. And also his first name, you think of these particle accelerators, what do a ream do? You know, collide, smash, it squeeze, it expands, right? You think of, you know, this Higgs boson and, you know, these machines, like, and then you look at this Ark of the Covenant. That's the main shit they've been clashing about while I was out and about, was the Ark of the Covenant. You got some switching it up. They like, okay, the Ark of Gabriel. But my point is, main shit, when they was torturing me the anniversary of Charlottesville and the replicated Union Square Park with the burning cross and like 60 to 100 people walking around, nigga this, nigga that. But first they was communicating with me too. I didn't register when they like, if you was the Messiah, you wouldn't want us to worship you. Like, at the end of the day, why won't I accept them? Like, you understand? Then it just went to, all right, fuck that. Point is, your super weapon is three countries up to get you. I'm not gonna let you fall in somebody else's hand. They had the advantage. It is what it is. Like, whatever. And we gonna send you back to, you know, to these neighborhoods and let you see, you know, let you see how these niggas are. I mean, exact words. Let's show them how them niggas are. Simple. That was August 12th, rather. It was the anniversary of Charlottesville after you tortured me August 11th in Brookdale Hospital. That was the next night. And then we had, it's a lot more. Like when they kept saying the gang war, mafia war, race war, religious war, military divide and separation, civil war, world war, space war. They kept, that came, no exaggeration, dozens, possibly hundreds. I heard that from, if you add the conversations they was holding the last 9 months, since around like June. And they even brought back and said shit been circulating in reference to my connection with mobs or some mob confusion they having, and not in reference to everybody wanting to get at me. It's bad blood circulating in reference to shit happening to me. They're not saying all that. They're making it like everybody gets me. I could show 10 different factors that they showing people feel some type of way in reference to what happened to me. That would only be the Ark of the Covenant. Where else do they feel it's the cult? Because if he, regardless how you look at it, if you hear the history of the Ark of the Covenant, they would say it was supposed to be like a divine tool in battle, as well as you could speak directly to the unseen. Now, you got a lot of people, they love their occult practices and shit like that, but you understand, they might feel they can only go through certain mediums or psychics or whatnot to communicate with them. It's said that due to my makeup, reincarnate deity, like regardless if you like the outside, my soul, y'all can bang all you want. The truth gonna set these motherfuckers free. Yeah, I'm gonna get tortured more. You dead, you know it's coming. They always say that, and I believe them. You see how I don't doubt. I was taught don't sleep on nobody. You take a dirt nap. Try not to just disregard the things coming out of my mouth with all the ejections, all in my lips, all under my lips. They promised the nigga Ebola, boy. Every time I look, I be like, is this the first stage? The nigga looking like Ebola yet? I don't know. That the pain felt like something exotic, but I really can't put it together, but like I said, I don't hate nobody, and I'm actually not even mad, it's disappointed, and they say, you've been saying that from the gate, disappointed. I'm highly upset, somewhat amused, because it's been in front of my face my whole life, and I actually didn't know, and nobody told me nothing. That's the beauty of him admitting he was never a national security issue. He was never a threat. He was never extremist. He could never be crisscrossed. He a Prince of Peace, and he too trusting. That's what they kept yelling. Prince of Peace, Prince of Peace. Now look it up. Where you ever heard Prince of Peace at? So when I compare what happened with Christ, and you look at Pontius Pilate, and you look how it started, they wanted to make him a revolutionary, plotting against treason, and all that got shot down. Then they said, oh, let's assess him as a potential political threat. That got shot down. Then they said, fuck it, make him talk religious and say he the Messiah. And if you look up there, after everything else got shot down, they did a kangaroo court and made it, oh, you the Messiah, you the son of God, or they jump. Now think they feeding this shit to me now. You gotta see, I just showed you, I looked up regular news, and they put 12 or 15 of the suggestions happened to be about, 10 was about Trump, one thing or the next, and then 2 of them was about politics. 12 in total out of 15 articles was about politics, if I'm not mistaken. I took screenshots. Matter of fact, I think I could take you right to them, but I don't want to